Good morning. All right, Krastorio. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Lanesta. Hey, Rokel. Thank you for being here. I am really tired. Can we just sit and look at the screen for a few minutes? I'm kidding. I had a gig with the band last night. It was really good, but I got to bed kind of late, and then I woke up about 2.5 hours later for no reason, and I had trouble going back to sleep. So, yeah. So I got up and took a shower, and that always helps. I went back to bed, and I was out for another 2 hours, and then I had to get up. Okay. Something was getting damaged. Well, I mean, this thing that we built here to force the biters to kind of run around a path. It does seem to be working. You could see the path of fire as they came in here and went around here. Doesn't look like they're going after the walls anymore, so I think that was an effective change. Yeah. It must have been, I guess, probably the spitters that were getting at something. What? Oh, I think I know what happened there. Okay. Yeah, let's I'm gonna get a lot of extra power poles here. Here, let's delete the ones that we don't want anymore. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Everything looking good otherwise. Alright. So, I have downloaded a new mod. Let me find it here. I had a description of it up on one of my browser windows. Here it is. Let me show it to you. Is that it? Yeah. Bear with me. A little slow today. Okay. So, I downloaded this mod, Train Control Signals, from Clonin. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Clonin is actually one of the developers of Factorio. And he's put out quite a few very useful mods. But what this one does is it gives you a few icons that you can use. And the way it works is you have a refuel signal, you have a depot signal. So if you add, for example, if you add the refuel signal to the station name, then and you put it in the train's schedule, it'll go there if it needs fuel, but if it doesn't need fuel, then it'll skip it. And when it's being skipped, it'll add this symbol to it, this fast forward or next track icon, whatever that is. And then the depot signal is one where the train will go to this station if its destination is not open. So because we have train limits, we are going to have a lot of trains that are getting filled up and then they're not able to go. All right, well, anyway, we'll have trains waiting because the destination station is closed because it already has 2 trains in it. So what this does is it gives it another place to go and park if you wanted to build a depot, which could just be a bunch of stops. LTN, was it LTN? Yeah, LTN, Logistic Train Network, makes use of depots quite a bit. So if you're familiar with LTN, that's pretty much the same deal. Yeah, so I loaded that mod in, and I made a refuel station right here. Okay, so here in our refinery, I made this station, which I called the Refuel Station, and that's just getting the fuel production that we set up last time. Now, eventually, like I said, we might want to change it so that the trains are refueled by the logistics bots. But for now, I have all the fuel just going over to this station. And so all we have to do then after that is take our trains, right? So this is one that delivers coal. So it'll go to coal out, it'll fill up, it'll go to coal in until it's empty. And then I added the refuel station. The wait condition I put on here is just 5 seconds of inactivity. So that way it'll go, if it's being fueled, it should wait for that to finish. And then 5 seconds after after nothing is happening, it'll leave. But you can see right now that it's scheduled to skip it, since that train has sufficient fuel. Now, I'm not sure what the mod considers to be sufficient. Right, there's probably a threshold of some kind. Let's look through here real quick, and maybe we can see something related to that. Okay, no, I don't see anything here in the options to define what the refuel level is. But anyway, this should work well. We'll see how it goes. But that'll solve our refueling problem, at least temporarily. I researched the first 2 levels of braking force, so that way we can speed up the trains a little bit. What that does is it allows it. It's kind of strange. Like, it's not what you would expect to be the train booster or the train buff. It increases the braking force of the train, which allows it to slow down more quickly. And what that means is that it'll stay at top speed longer before it has to start slowing down for the station. So in effect, it makes the trains faster, even though their top speed is not changed. It's the braking speed that changes. Okay. So I think what we have remaining for this station is to provide an output for petroleum. Right, since we're currently only stocking sulfuric acid. So let's set up the station for petroleum, and I'll just copy this and I'll put it over here. Hopefully I have room. Alright, just barely. This one pump jack is kind of in the way, but that's okay. So let's make a couple more of those storage tanks. Okay, and we'll call this petroleum gas out. One thing I was never really clear on is whether... Well, yeah, I guess petroleum gas is a liquid in the game. It's strange because you have, like, a lot of the other fluids have this liquid, this fluid drop icon. And then petroleum and sulfuric acid have these molecule type of icons. Which makes me think that they might be a gas instead of a liquid. I don't know. I guess it's not that important. They go through pipes. Whatever they are. Okay, and pipe. What's going on here? Oh, okay, there we go. Had to wait for that pipe to fill up. Okay. So I think we're good. That is a darn fine looking refinery, if I do say so myself. Alright. Turn off these train stations so we can see something on the screen. Okay, so what is next? Well, one thing that we did not do yet is create steel from the iron plates. So perhaps we should do that as our next action here. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Right, and the builds that I'm doing now, I would say, are very much temporary designs. Well, I don't know if we need to call it temporary, but what I will say is that these are not endgame constructions here. Okay, so, you know, we're making iron here with stone furnaces. Here I have 4 lines running, which is 4 times what I have in the starter base. But we will eventually replace this with the one that uses enriched ores. We do have that tech unlocked now. Right, ore enrichment. So with ore enrichment, we can make enriched iron, and that's where we have to like process the dirty water and that sort of stuff. So we'll get to that next. But I think for right now, what I'd like to do is we'll just stay on our, you know, our starter technologies, I would say, and let's just get enough infrastructure built that we can get out of the starter spaghetti base. And set up a mall, and then we can start to implement additional technologies. You know, we can grow the grid, and eventually we can just replace. Well, actually, the smelting we can probably leave as it is. What we would replace would be this part, where instead of just sending raw ore out, we would take the ore and then enrich it and then ship that out instead. So, although I think we might still need the regular ore for other things. That's something I haven't checked. What else do we use that in besides making iron plates? Okay, so you need it for concrete. Oh, look at that. You can make iron beams directly from ore. That's really nice. And gears too, and sticks. And you can also make matter. I thought ore was matter. Oh well. Okay, so let's siphon off some of these plates and make some steel. So up here, we were doing 1 line into steel and 1 line into, well, this is maybe like 2 lines, right? Because we're actually feeding it a little bit of extra iron. So I'm not sure how much steel I should make. We haven't really had a problem with the steel running out. Oh, and the other thing that we need is coke. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, so I think, well, should I make the coke here? Where else do we use coke besides steel production? Okay, for biter research data. These advanced assembly machines seem like a pretty nice upgrade. Oh, there's coke liquefaction. Okay. So we don't use coke a whole lot except for making steel and making biter research data. Okay. So we will need to export coke. So in any case, I think what we... Oh my goodness, I forgot to cap this chest. Alright, let's have you get the heck out of here. And let's set this to 0 for now. Ancient Phoenix X Dark. Ancient Phoenix Dark. Good to see you too. Well, thank you. Glad you could be here on the stream. Yeah, so unfortunately, I have given myself a ridiculous amount of coal here. So let's, geez. Maybe I should bring in a bunch of wood and, and convert this to coke right here. Criminy. Yeah, I think that's what I should do. Okay. Let's see. Do I have room to make a second station here? I could go as far back as this and put in a second station. Let's see what we can do with this to bring in wood. Now, we would want the wood train to be able to exit independently. And we're not going to bring in coal anymore. That renders this signal inoperable. But I think if I bring in, let's see, what's the ratio on this? 6 wood and 6 coal. Okay, so if I fill up if I fill up a chest like this with wood, then I'll be able to process all this. So, yeah. So let's do that. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Okay, let's try something else. I could bring it down here. Because I think this is as long as it can be. Alright, well, here's what I can do. Let's pick that up. Okay, now one way I can make this station longer is I can connect it down here. Right, so the train would have to come in, go around the loop, and then it can come in this way. And that way we can put in a second station. Let me go to my settings here real quick. Is it interface? Yeah, train visualization length I want at 5. There. That way it'll only show me the length of a 1-4 train. Okay. So we can put the second stop there. Well, I guess we don't really need that. I've got a station back there. Okay. And then hopefully this will leave us enough space to get in and out. We'll have to move that. Hey, Earn Dog, I have, if you're interested, I have the previous streams on my YouTube channel if you wanted to catch those. Okay, and let's put another signal there. And a chain signal. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, so this way we can enter this station and we can exit this station without... So that way if there's a train that needs to get here and there's a train here already, it won't... there won't be any interference. Okay, so let's try this again now. Beautiful. I don't have chests. Let's make some. I need 24, 27, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7. Now, for anybody watching this on YouTube, the last stream that I did, which was number 9, we were having connection issues, which I am hoping will not come back today. I reset my equipment and I did a test yesterday and everything seemed to be all right. So I'm hoping that we won't have any problems today. But the last stream we ended early. There wasn't a lot accomplished, so if it's not watchable or if it's not on YouTube, you wouldn't have missed much. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we want wood in. Oh, enable the limit. In this case, I'm going to limit this to a single train. Yeah, and actually we can change the name of this one to Coke in, since we're not going to want to bring in coal anymore. Right, and I'll leave it at 0 until we're ready to bring a train in. Okay. And we are exporting wood already. We just don't have any trains assigned to the station. So let's fix that. Okay, do I have any fuel? Doesn't look like it. There, I'll steal some. Alright, so you are going to go to wood out until full, and then go to wood in until empty, and then go to refuel with inactivity. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was not standing in front of the train. What's going on here? Oh, okay. I need to build a mini loader. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the spitters are starting to get some damage done, but it's nothing that the bots can't handle. The other thing I like about this is because it keeps the biters back here and they don't damage walls. You don't have that problem where your bots are trying to repair things that are on fire and getting damaged. The bill, yeah, coal is usable as a fuel. Well, it's usable as a fuel for trains, for example. But there are some things that can't use coal as fuel. For example, the car. The car can only use actual fuel or biofuel or advanced fuel. trains are more flexible. But in any case, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to turn this coal into coke, and for that I need wood. And I'm doing that because we need the coke to make steel. And since I'm going to have coke here anyway, I might as well use the coke to feed the furnaces as well. So, Carvinhas, thank you for the follow and welcome. Unfortunately, I've got a massive quantity of coal here, and I need to convert this into coke. Because when I set this up, well, I wasn't really thinking about having coke here in the first place, and then the other mistake I made was not limiting the chest like I have on some of these other ones. Right, like here I limited the chest so that it only holds a full train's worth of material. And why hasn't more come, incidentally? Oh, okay. Yeah, this one will probably come to refill. Alright, so let's just wait for the wood to get here. It's filling up now. Okay, and then once we have that, let's see. Alright, so we can make these in any of the furnace types that I've got. Alright, what is... I've got some steel furnaces and I have electric furnaces. I wonder what the furnaces will use for fuel if I give it coal and wood at the same time. I wonder if it'll be random or if they prefer one type of fuel over the other one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a use for wood, and you can make it. You can make wood. So, well, the electric furnaces make a lot less pollution, so let's go ahead and use those. I have plenty of power. 1, 2. No, actually that's not where I want to put it. Yeah, so the other issue is where... I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. Oops, I'm out of... Okay. How long does this take? 16 seconds. Sheesh. So I'll just pull the coal out and we'll put the coke right back in. Oops. Still filling up over there, huh? I need stack inserters. This is too slow. Yeah, and I think this was meant to go to mass production of coke, which was going to be taking place over here. Okay, yeah, the flame turret's got a little bit of damage there. But yeah, like I said, we'll use this just so that we can get rid of all this coal here. I think it's going to take a while. And then we'll empty from here. Let's make one with a filter. I think I can do that. Filter mini loader. Perfect. Alright, and we'll set this only to allow coke to come out. Okay, Earndog, yeah, I know, my fault. If you open up the episode 2 video, you'll see a link in the description that'll take you to the first part. The reason there's no part 1 is because I started this game at the tail end of another stream. For like an hour or so. And then... Alright, I'm going to put this in manual mode because I don't want it to come back again. I just want one full load of wood. Yeah, because we finished the achievements run. Yeah, there we go. And then we have coke. All right, let's empty the coal from this line. Now, whatever's there already, I'll just leave it. But I'll empty the coal and I'll put it in here. There we go. Yeah, I know it's kind of awkward, but I should have... What I should have done and what I'll do in the future if something like that happens again is just stop the stream and then start a new one so that the VOD is segmented. Okay, so this seems to be working fine. So we're going to take 6 wood and 6 coal and get 6 coke. Right, so this thing will be as full of... It'll be as full of coke as it was with coal by the time this is done. And it's going to take a long time. How are we doing here? Yeah, I definitely need stack inserters. We'll get to it. Oh, thanks, Earndog. Really appreciate that. Glad you like the streams. And thanks for being here. Am I being delivered coal? What was that for? Oh, I think that was so I could give it to trains. Here, let's change this. Yeah. I don't need to carry so much coal around. Throw the coke in there. Okay, so now we can build some steel smelting and we'll load it down here. Question is, how much should I do? These are giving me half a belt each of iron. Well, let's just do half of it. And you know what? I could easily add more iron production. Let's add more iron production actually. Well, how much more can I fit in here? I think that's the question. The first question. Okay, I can add one line on that end. All right, well, let's just do one line on, let's do one more line on each end, because I don't want to have, well, I guess it doesn't matter if we have an odd number, right? So we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, since we're going into the chest, the huge chest is like an automatic balancer, so it doesn't matter if we've got an odd number of these things. right? In a traditional vanilla playthrough, we would be going a little bit nuts if we had like 7 of something. Okay. When you have 7 of something, it's like, well, how do I balance the output? But in this case, we don't have to worry about that. The chest will balance it for us. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll take some of this output, and in fact, maybe we just take this. Let's just take these 2 and we'll turn these into steel. And then this other one down here will turn into more iron plate. Okay. So this will give me a full belt of iron plate. Let's see. Let's add steel. Well, I can figure this out. Steel plate. 10 iron plate every 16 seconds. And in 16 seconds times 15, that's 240 plates. So 24 furnaces. That's 12 on each side. Which is actually the same size as this. So we can copy this basically. Oh, let's see. 12 each side. It's 12 each side if we use stone furnaces. And it would be 6 per side if we use steel furnaces. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so we'll use steel furnaces instead. And that should consume the whole line. All right. Okay, and then we feed it coke from over here. Let's make another one of those filter mini loaders. Ah, it would help if we changed the recipe, wouldn't it? There we go. Oh, and we're missing some inserters. Let's just do this. Okay. Now we have steel. And then we just need the output station, which will be similar to this one. I'll remove the chest. Okay, and a single input is going to be enough. Alright, let me grab some of that steel so I can make more chests. Hey Creed, how you doing? K-Mac, how's it going, my friend? Glad you guys could join. Okay, and for anyone not familiar, we're using the merge chest mod, which allows us to make one huge chest out of many small ones. And by doing that, we don't have to worry about balancing multiple lines to feed multiple different train cars, right? It'll just it'll all go into one chest and it'll balance itself. What is missing over here? Stone furnaces. Okay. Let's get some stone. We can just handcraft a few. Oh, and we forgot about this one. Okay, and this is full already. Alright. So this is going to give us a modest amount of steel, not a whole lot. But it'll be enough to get things started. Emu Bob, how are you? Hello. Okay, and if my calculations are right, this should consume a full belt of iron plate. Yep, 15 per second. And it'll give us a half a belt of steel. Okay, and hopefully this will be enough to keep up with the coke production. I think it ought to be. I wonder if we're actually starting to accumulate some. Yeah, we're starting to accumulate a bit. So this is going to take ages to work through that chest. Right, so what we can do now is I will send this out of here. And then I'm going to get rid of the station. Let's also get rid of all these inserters. Okay. And then we can convert this back to the original design of the station. That goes there. Okay, and then we can copy this. No, let's copy a little bit more of it so I can locate it. There we go. Okay, and we're back to the original design. Okay, yeah, we just needed this one chest full of wood. Hey, Pedmeister. No, I haven't thought about doing SpaceX again. I really didn't like it at the end. I don't know. I mean, I might try it at some point, but I don't have any desire to right now, I guess, to answer the question. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, that game just got to be where it was just too slow and complicated, and I just wasn't having much fun anymore. So at least with Krastorio 2, I get a little more complexity, but I still feel like I'm making progress, you know, when I sit down and play for an hour. All right, so now we got some steel. And it feels like we can make more steel production from this, but we really can't. Right, that's giving us 15 plates per second, and this is consuming 15 plates a second, so SE has some weird design decisions. Yeah, I would say so, in terms of the design of the mod. Yeah. And yeah, you do hit a wall. It's like you get to space, and then you have to spend like 30 hours before you can do anything up there, you know? I don't know. It wasn't for me. I think it's a great mod. It's very well made, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Nothing wrong with it. All right. So I think we're done with steel. What else do we need to do? Let's see. No. Science packs. Let's check something out here real quick. To reproduce the science packs that I currently have in the starter base. That's going to be basic tech cards. It's going to be the red ones. The green ones. And the blue ones. That's what we have right now. I'm doing this just so I can see what all the ingredients are that I'm going to need. Right, so we'll need copper for automation core. Okay, it's what, copper and iron and stuff. For blank tech cards, electronic circuits, right? Okay, we're gonna need some glass. Yeah, I don't have glass anywhere here, but so we need to add glass. Yeah, we're gonna need green. Actually, let me Get rid of that. We'll need green and red circuits. Those will be made elsewhere. Okay, let's cancel that. I just want to see like base ingredients. Yeah, I actually don't want, I don't want sand as an ingredient. Okay. Yeah, let's expand automation core and then just make sure that we have, yeah, there we go. That we have recipes for all the subcomponents. Same with the copper cable that comes from copper plate, obviously. Okay, so these are all the items that I need to get on the network in order to duplicate what I've currently got going on in the starter base. On-site smelting for the tech card production. I wasn't planning to. Yeah, because once we get those advanced factories, we can make things like plates and gears and everything directly from ore. So if we were to design the base now to bring in ore for these factories and do the smelting, then that way later on when we have advanced factories, I can just replace the smelting. I could just replace stuff with the advanced factories and not have to change the train stations. And the advanced factories are better than they're more efficient than are they more efficient than using enriched iron? Advanced furnace. No, I want the I thought you could make plates. I thought you could make plates with the advanced factory too. Let's look at iron gears, for example. Advanced assembly machine. Sorry, that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so with advanced assembly, I can make 1 gear from 2 iron ore. One gear from 2 iron ore, which is essentially 2 gears to 1 plate. No, 1 gear for 4 iron ore. That seems okay. 1 gear from 2 iron ore. So that seems to give us the same level of efficiency as we have right now. Right, because right now it takes us 2 iron ore to make 1 plate. So this would be the same level of efficiency. You would just, of material efficiency, you would just skip the smelting operation. But if we make plates from enriched iron, then it's actually more efficient. Because the 1 enriched iron or 6 enriched iron uses 9 ore, which is less than a 2-to-1 ratio. But then you also use acid, and you got the dirty water. So I don't know. So it would be more. Thing is, it's hard to figure out what the equivalent cost of this sulfuric acid is. You know, we could use let's see, 1.5 iron ore per plate instead of 2 iron ore per plate, which is like a 25% improvement in material efficiency. Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah. So what? You need 3 sulfuric acid. So like half a sulfuric acid for every enriched iron. All right. So I mean, I guess the use of plates is almost negligible. Right? 2 iron plates to get 200 cycles of the to get 200 enriched iron. That's not very much. Let's take a look at the map. We do have a lot of resources, though. So maybe we just abandon resource efficiency and just go for it. I got plenty of iron. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Yeah. I feel like you may be right. Of course, that renders all of this kind of a moot point then, right? If I need to smelt locally, then having this... Well, I think I'll just keep this for now, because I don't have that tech yet anyway. So once we tech up to that... Alright, let's see. What do I need for that? Advanced assembler. Yeah, I need 4 tech cards that I don't have yet. That's farther down the road. Okay. So, yeah, so I think for now we'll just build it like this. And once we're ready to switch over... Yeah, the enriched root is pretty cool. Yeah, so once we're ready to switch over to that technology, then we can just stop the trains. We can starve all the bases. Yeah. We can just starve all the bases of plates, and then, well, even then we can just add new production. I don't know. I hate having to rebuild things. Even though I do it all the time. I'm always saying, oh, this is just temporary until we do this and do that, and then I have to rebuild it. So I shouldn't say I hate rebuilding, because I keep doing it. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just continue like this. To make a long story short. Okay, so we've got plates. We've got wood. We have sulfuric acid. So what we need next are green circuits, red circuits, and glass. All right. So let's start with the glass. I don't have any stone patches inside my walls. Oh yeah, I do. What's this? Bricks, walls. Okay. Yeah, we'll make glass over there. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, right. It'll be like a Factorio version of Urban Decay, right? I'll make the nicer factories out in the suburbs, and then shut down the inner city of my starter base. uh, okay, we got this one mined out already. Okay, yeah, so we'll build in here. Let's get rid of all the trees and rocks first. All right. While that's happening, I am going to take a short break. Oh, abandoned trains? I don't know about that, man. I like trains. Okay, guys. I'll be back in 5 minutes. See you shortly. I'm back. Just eating a piece of toast. I'll try not to chew into the microphone. Okay. So, glass. He added recipes for enriched ores. Oh, really? What version do I have? Let's see. Yeah, I'm on version 1.3.4. Ah. There it is. Why didn't we see that for the gears? Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Okay, okay. Right. Okay, so enriched ore is the way to go, right? So we'll do mining to enriched ore. For now, we'll turn the ore into plates, and then the plates into intermediates, and then when we have the advanced assemblers, then we can use those instead. Of course, at that point, we'll also do an analysis as to whether that's better than using the advanced furnace and then converting to plates, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we need to make glass. So we're going to need a crusher or two, and for that, I need copper plate. Let's just run back to the base for that, I suppose. Okay. Now, I don't know how many crushers I need. I guess I'll make 2. And let's grab some steel and stone so I can make more steel furnaces. Or should we just do electric furnaces? We should probably just do electric furnaces, right? They're cleaner. I've got plenty of power right now. Yeah, so I need that. I need stone brick, which I'm making over here. And I need red circuits, which I am making up here. And over here. Okay. Oh, I have 2 crushers already. Alright. Alright, let's turn coal back down to 0. Let's turn stone to 0. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it is the spitters getting the turrets, but aside from that, we're not having any trouble at all keeping the biters out. And we're on the big stuff already. Evolution factor is 0.68. So we've got big biters and big spitters. We don't have behemoth yet. Anything. Thank goodness. Those will come eventually. All right. 10, 15, I don't know. I'll make like 16 furnaces. Oh, you know what? Let's get more belts. I got plenty of gears. Let's get some of those. Let's get inserter automation cores. Oh, I don't need that many. And I have a lot of inserter parts. Okay, so we can crank out gobs of inserters. There we go. Okay, let's head back. Our trusty jetpack. Jetpacks, plural. Alrighty. So let's see. How much items per second? Okay, I'm getting 40.8 per second. That's actually like 3 yellow belts full. And I've got 2 of them coming down here. This is not the best layout. This is not a good layout at all. I think I'm going to have to relocate this. Alright, so I'll do this so that we can empty these furnaces. And then we'll relocate this so that we have a better access to the stone, so we can split it between this and the other stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, K-Mac. We'll yeah, I want to replace the starter base first, and then we can upgrade to enriched ores for the smelting. Okay, great. So let's tear that down. And I just want to move it down a few tiles. Alright, brilliant. Alright, and I'll make a balancer here. Okay. Okay, and then we'll take the other 2 to the crushers. Alright, so let's put one there and one there. We'll need a couple of loaders. Like so. Okay. Oh, and those darn robots took all my furnaces. Alright, so let's see. Glass takes 16 sand. So it takes 1 sand per second. And this makes... Really have no idea what the cycle time is. Maybe I can look that up. One second. Okay, so I get 7 to 8 per second. This needs 1 per second, so 8 furnaces for each one of these crushers. Right? Alright, yeah, so that'll consume 32 sand per second, which is a little more than what 2 yellow belts can handle. K-Mac, I'm glad to have you here with me, man. I appreciate your advice. Yeah, we'll throw in some lights. We like the pretty lights. Oh, and what is this giving me on the output? 8. Okay, yeah, so 2 half belts. And then we can merge these together. Like so. And we'll get a full belt, which we will send over here. So let's find an output station. Perfect. We'll just copy this. Stick that right there. Just need 1 mini loader. Okay, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7. Yeah, the inserters will be a bottleneck. I agree. We'll take care of those once we have the resources to make... oh no, I'm out of iron plate. Smokin52, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, there we go. Now we have glass. Venice Lion? Or Venisal... sorry. Venisal... I'm not sure how to say your name. But anyway, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Once I get more iron plate, I can make lights to replace those, but for now this is fine. Alright, and this is going to be called glass out. Okay, so we can cross glass off of our list. Now the only things we need to make still are green circuits and red circuits. We're saving the fun part for last. Alright, let's go back to home base. We'll get some iron plates so that we can make the lights. Let's take a look at the tech tree. We've got a number of different areas of research that we could do. I think we'll just wait. We'll just wait on these until we get the new version of the factory up and running, and then we'll research all that stuff. Argy Jim, hello. Okay. Iron plate is what I wanted. There we go. And what did I want that for? Oh yeah, lights. There we go. And while we're here, let's see, I've got gears. Yeah, I have plenty of things to build with. I don't think I need to refill any of that. Okay. Yeah, so for the circuits, for the green circuits, we just need iron, wood, and copper, it looks like. So why don't we go start working on that. Let's make a bunch of factories first. Okay, we'll make 70. Let's get some gears. Everything else I think we're good on. Alright, so let's pick a good place for the green circuits. First let's label this. Alright, so this is glass. You know what I could do? Oh. Let's see. What if I add another icon? That looks silly, doesn't it? Okay, I guess I need two tags. One for glass and the other one for walls. There we go. Alright, let's go over there and put the lights in real quick. We need faster inserters here. Also, these are not going as fast as I thought they would. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was 7 or 8 per second. Times 2 is 1 yellow belt. Okay. So we actually only need half as many furnaces as we've got. Right? I could always throw in more crushers. Yeah. Let's just put in more crushers. Those are cheap enough, right? Okay, and let's move this a few tiles over. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Scaling down. Hey Jim, how are you? Hey Baby Socks, what do you mean by scaling down? Did I scale down something? Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. You mean removing the furnaces. Yeah. Yeah, it is against the rules. You can only make more of something, never less. Right? How's it going, Jim? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Okay. Now we have a respectable glass factory. At least for now. Looks like these could use some fast inserters as well. Or maybe not. No, it looks like they're just barely fast enough. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, circuits. Green circuits is what we were going to do next. Where do we put them? We need wood. We need iron. Oh, shucks. We don't have any copper smelting yet, do we? We'll need to do that first, actually. So we've got two nice copper patches. I guess we'll take this one first. That one's smaller, and we can deplete it more quickly, I think. So let's go do that. Have I got any mining drills? I have one. Alright, let's make a bunch of mining drills. I don't know how many. Alright, and we're gonna go over here, I guess. Okay. Let's see what we can get done over there. Forgot about the copper plate. I'm kind of ashamed. You see what the lack of caffeine does to you? It makes you forget that you're not drinking caffeine. Hey, Croptic. Alright. Let's clear out all the trees and rocks. Well, you know what? I think if I just clear out like this, yeah, that'll be sufficient. I can leave trees and rocks on the other side of the stations. Doesn't hurt anything. All right, and I guess I'll load it over on this side. So we'll have the mining drills going from west to east. All right, so we'll do this. Our basic unit of production, like so. We'll copy that. We'll say quick grid. Ah, lovely. And then we'll just paste it down everywhere we can. And if there's no copper underneath it, then it won't place a drill. And then we pick up the power poles that we don't need. Quick and easy. Got a few extra belts here and there too. Let's see. Okay, that power pole I do need. Same with that one. Yeah. Alright, that looks good. Okay, and then we'll put the station, which is going to look like this. And we need... Oh, I'm short on chests. Okay, we'll need to get some iron for more chests. There's my inserters. Bye, Ped. Thanks for being here. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 belts. Here, let's do this. Okay. And this is copper ore out. Alright, let's give it some power. And I need to go back to get steel so I can make more chests. You know what I should do? Let's go back to the base and automate some production of steel chests since we use so many. Why am I using mini loader? Good question. The chute. Yeah, why am I using mini loaders? Okay. I don't think Krastorio had loaders last time I played it. How fast is it? Oh, it's not. It looks really slow, by the way. What's... okay. K2 loaders are next to the chute. Oh, these! Okay. Yeah, why indeed. Hmm. Okay. Well, you can't set filters on them, I guess, right? I guess that's one good thing about the mini loaders. What the hell is this? What is the chute for then? Is that just like it's just a really slow loader? Yeah, I guess so. You can't destroy it. Okay. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think I should go to loaders and get rid of mini loaders, and that way I have... I guess it'll be a little bit cleaner. $1,600? Is that the stack size of a chest? Jiminy Christmas. No, I just need 54 of them. That's enough for 2 stations. Yeah. Well, I do like the fact that the K2 loaders are cheap, and they only need plate. They only need iron plate. Whereas the mini loaders need 6 fast inserters to make 1 mini loader. And you can load trains with these, you say? Alright, let's do an experiment. Alright, so here are loaders. I assume you have to do this, right? Or do you? Yeah, I think you have to do it like that. One loader to another loader. Nope. I mean, I think that's how you have to do it, right? But that doesn't work. Okay, does it work with loaders? Or mini loaders, rather. Whoops. Reverse. Reverse. Okay, it does work with mini loaders. Alright, so the mini loaders seem to be better. Although we could use vanilla loader, or we could use the K2 loaders in other situations, right? or actually, like in most situations. For example, in our train stations, you know, like this, we might as well just use regular loaders. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I didn't realize you could do that. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start using mini loaders for the train stations. And we can always retrofit our train stations as well. It should be easy enough. I have picker dollies, so we can actually move the chests without having to empty them. So I think we'll do that. Alright, so let's get rid of the inserters. Okay, and we'll pick that up. Alright, and then let's pick this up, and we're going to move this back by one tile. Okay. And then I can actually put these there instead. This really bugs me. Here, what if I do this? Does that bug me less? Nope. Oh well, it is what it is. Ugh. It makes me just want to move that signal, but then if I move the signal, I'm going to have to update my blueprints, which is a pain in the butt. Oh, man. Ancient Phoenix Dark. I live in the U.S. in the state of Texas, to be exact. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh well. Okay, so let's make regular loaders to go in here. Okay, and then we're gonna... Oh, okay, it's already limited. Good. And then for the output... 1, 2... Yeah, I only have enough materials to do 2 of these. Or like one per. Texas does, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I say that I live in Texas, I'm not implying that I'm proud to live in Texas. Okay. But that's where I live. Oh. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Alright, so let's double up then. Oh, that should go over on that side. Alright, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nice. We do get snow. Where I live in Texas, I live in West Texas, so we're in the desert. But we do get snow. Huh? Are those ghosts? Oh. There we go. Yeah, so we do get snow. Not very often. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, where I live we get snow a couple times a year, but it usually is melted by the end of the day. You know. It doesn't last very long. So, the winters are very nice. It never gets too cold. The summers are hot, but not terrible. It's a nice place to live. In terms of the climate, at least. But yeah, Texas is not the best place to live if you're, if you have progressive ideas about how society should work. It's a pretty conservative state. Okay. Depends on the city, though, too. Like, Austin's a very progressive city, so is San Antonio. So, part of the fabric of this country. All right. What was I going to do next? Oh, copper smelting is what we wanted to do next. Okay, so we got the copper. Question is there any reason why I shouldn't just put the smelting next door to it? Well, we do have water there, and we probably want to keep that. So that could be a reason. We need to update that for our landfill. And we can remove extra power poles. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure which is the extra one now. Dun. These two are the extra ones, right? Yeah. No. How come it's not? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. And this is old school. Why are they not powered up? That's interesting. Look at that. Let's see, can I connect them from here? Huh. Alright, let's go fix that. Austin is a den of vice and sin. Yeah, it's a great place. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to talk about politics on the stream. Although I think I can answer your question without taking sides. I think if I say that U.S. politics are really screwed up, I think probably liberals and conservatives would be in agreement with that statement. So it's pretty safe to say that. We have a lot of I feel like the country now is more divided than it's ever been in terms of people, you know, doubling down on their beliefs and not being as willing to compromise as they once were. I don't feel like we're in a healthy state right now as a country. Hopefully that'll get better. All right. Let's see. Lost sniper. I don't know what that means, man. Greetings from Russia, it says. Well, greetings. If you can chat in English, though, that would be much appreciated. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna do enrichment, but we're gonna do that after we get our basic. I want to get the starter base replaced so that I can get a mall built, and then we'll start to upgrade our processes. So yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that. Okay. So where do I put the copper smelting? We could put it here. I guess the water here is not really a problem. We can landfill over it. I don't know. Should I put it right next to the... If I put it right next to the mine, then I should really just run the belts across instead of bothering with the train, you know. But we will need the train eventually for... Hey, Wild Riot, how are you? Glad you can make it. Yeah, I think it's okay, because eventually we'll be enriching that, and maybe that'll... Yeah, I mean, it'll need to come in on a train eventually. So, that's fine. Just because it's next door, it's not like it's a waste. Eventually we'll have more copper mines, and we'll want to be able to pull in materials from any of them. Yeah. As soon as we get this this infrastructure built up, I'm gonna make a mall and start building actually useful stuff. All right, let me take this so I can make some landfill, and then I can use that to ghost down. Oh, you. Excuse me? That is landfill, right? What just blew up? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is a bit of an issue. Okay, so what's going on here is that when I put landfill over the regular ground, the game thinks I want to use explosive excavation to remove it and replace it with landfill. No, we do not eat rattlesnakes in Texas. At least, at least people like me don't. There's probably some tough cowboys out there that eat rattlesnakes, but I don't, and I wouldn't want to. Let's see. I wonder if there's an option for that. I don't see any options to change that about explosive excavation. Okay. Well, I don't have any more of them made, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. We'll wait for that to get built, and then I'll remove all the blue stuff. But yeah, that's really kind of a pain. I wonder if that's going to be an issue for my blueprint. It's just my blueprint has landfill under it. I might have to get rid of explosive excavation and do something else. Right there. Okay. Yeah. Tell you what, let's fix that now. Let me just get out of the game. We'll go to mods. Right, so I'm going to take out explosive excavation. And I know that there are other mods where you can get water from anywhere. Water pump jack. Yeah, there's water fill too. Oh, Noxie's. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's this one, right? Noxie's water fill. Is that a different one? There's better water fill. Safe water fill. I have that one already? Noxie's water fill. Okay, let's look for that. I kind of like the idea of the water pump jack. Yeah, I remember I used something like this before. I just don't remember which one it was. Alright, well, let's go with Noxie's. I know he makes good mods. Ah, I forgot about my toast. Eating on stream is what sets me apart as a professional. Okay. Texas toast, yeah, by definition it is. Okay. Is there a research associated with water fill, Noxie's water fill? Seems that there is. Military tech cards, really? Why you gotta do that to me, Noxie? Alright. Go ahead and start. We'll have to... Oh, no. Okay. We'll do it later. That needs 200 tech cards. Okay. Alright, copper smelting is what we're after. So we could just copy the iron smelter, right? Except I should probably do this with steel furnaces. Or electric. Yeah. I mean, the power is basically free right now. How much do these use? They use megawatts. Actually, all of my idle laser turrets are using more power than anything else in the game right now. Yeah, 59 electric furnaces are using... I think it's safe. I feel like it's safe to use electric furnaces. So, in that case, we would need half as many. Right, so I would need 84. Of course, I might not have as much room. So let's assume, like, maybe I have room for 6 lines with electric furnaces. So I need 72. Does that sound right? Yeah. Okay. I can make 1. Okay, well that's enough to get the blueprints done, right? And then in that case, I don't need any fuel. All right, yeah. So let's redesign this because we're going to use a different form of unloading now. Here, you just go back home. I'll call you when I need you. Okay. So if we're going to use loaders to unload the train, I need mini loaders on the train side, right? Damn it. All right. Let's go get some steel. So one mini loader uses 6 fast inserters, which is essentially what I'm using on the existing stations. So if I only used one mini loader per wagon, then I would be using about the same amount of materials as I would using inserters. Okay, and then... But in this... Yeah, and then I can use vanilla loaders on the other side. It's just the trains, it's just where the trains are that I need the mini loaders, right? No, that's not how I want it. I want it like that. Why do you disobey me? Oh, here, let's reverse it. Place a container first. Okay. You know what I could do? Would it make sense to do this? I think it would, except I guess ideally, eventually I'm probably going to want like 6 of them on every wagon, right? Yeah, what's a few more chests? It's not cooperating. Here, let's put the loaders first. Let's see if that helps. Okay. There we go. That was tricky. The asymmetry brought about by this train signal is still bothering me. I don't like it. Wah. That sucks. I can't just not have the light. I guess I could just have 3 lights. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Alright. Copper ore in. Oh, okay. Thanks, Croptic. There are 3 lights. What did I say? Oh, okay. I missed the reference. Sorry, guys. Okay, and then coming out, we can use the K2 loaders. All right, so let's get a train set up. Oh, let me copy the limit. There we go. All right. Do I have any fuel? Yeah, there's a little bit of fuel. You know what? I'm just going to... For a new train, I'm just going to give them like 2 fuel. Just enough to get them going. Alright, so copper out until full. And then copper in until empty. And then refuel with inactivity. And let's ride along so we can see... I want to see how the refueling works. Yeah, I know, K-Mac. It doesn't look right to me that way. It's a dilemma. Maybe I should just do it like this. These loaders are facing the wrong way too. What a pain in the butt. Alright, it should load a lot faster though. Spoomy, thanks for the follow. Yeah, the refueling is a mod. Let's see, what is it called? The mod is called Train Control Signals. There's a link. Yes, the trains will skip it if they don't need fuel. Like right now we can see that it's going to go there. Okay. But if we look at another train, if we look at this one for example, right, this one doesn't need fuel, so alright, this will take another couple minutes, guys. Hope you don't mind waiting. I guess the unloading is going to take just as long. Alright. There's some turrets I forgot to remove. Okay, thanks, Jim. Yeah, see, they never get past here. How we doing? Almost. Yeah, refueling has always been kind of a pain. I really think they ought to have some kind of a refueling system built into the game. Or at least give us the ability to read how much fuel is in the train. Well, to do that, you would need to have... Like right now, we have waiting conditions for the trains at each station, right? You tell it, go to this station, and then you set a condition for how long you want it to wait there. I think what we really need is, in addition to that, we should be able to set conditions for when it actually goes to a station in the schedule. And then you could set conditions for when you want to go to that station, and if the condition's not met, it'll skip that station in the schedule. Oh, shoot. I guess 2 bits of fuel wasn't quite enough. Well, we made it. Okay. We'll get a little more. Is it just me, or is it unloading a lot more slowly? Isn't that odd? Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't odd at all. There we go. Heem's Church, this is called merging chests. So what you can do with that, you can make them any size you want. You just put down your chests, you merge them, and it puts them all together. If you do them in a line, you get something like this. Right, you can make it as big or as small as you want. When you pick it up, you get the chest back. Pretty neat. Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's true. And with Krastorio, you have containers and warehouses. The real beauty of this is that this automatically balances your inputs and outputs from your trains, because they all go into one chest. They all come out of one chest. And you avoid having to do belt balancing or anything like that, which makes it convenient. I feel like I need to raise my monitors. Like, should you have the center of the monitor at eye level? Or the top of the monitor? Is there, like, does anybody know, is there like a best practice for that? Or what's the best ergonomics? Top of the screen, eye level. Okay. Yeah, I think mine are a little bit below that. I'll mess around and try bringing it up a bit, because I do find myself looking down a lot. Center to eye level. Okay. Matter of preference, I guess. Yeah. Of course, if I do that, they're going to be way up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like the distance is good. Okay, yeah, thanks for the feedback, guys. Yeah, I think I'll try making some adjustments. I'll bring everything up a little bit. I'll have to raise my camera too, because I have my two monitors, you know, like joined or touching in the middle. So if I raise them up, then I would have to raise up the camera as well. Although I know some streamers will like leave a gap between the monitors so that the camera is right there in the middle. Okay, thanks guys. Yeah, I think I definitely need to raise them at least a few inches. Yeah, you know, Jim, I just had an experience with progressive lenses. I didn't like them. I sent them back. But I should, yeah, and their distance. I probably should get another pair of glasses for, well, let me, okay. Yeah, so now we're going to the refueling station. Okay. So that works. And then this is going to take a long time. Alright, so we'll just jump out at this point. Yeah, I should probably ask for glasses for working distance. loader would be a good idea. Yeah. Would that work? Let's make sure that works. It would have to be a mini loader, right? Oops, reverse. Does that work? Yeah. Gotta love the loaders. Oh, why'd you leave? Alright, well. He'll be back when he needs it. Yeah. Yeah, I do too, Jim. I mean, I work on a computer for 8 hours a day, and then when I get off work, I come and I sit at this computer for another 8 hours a day, you know. Well, maybe not 8, but several more at least. Okay. Yeah, and I actually have several. I mean, I have several several of the same frames. So I sent my new glasses back to get the distance lenses. I think when I get those back, and that's what these are too. This is my old prescription, but they're single vision distance. So I think when I get my new glasses back, I'll send these in and get you know 4 foot or whatever it is screen distance on these. And then when I need to see stuff up close, I just flip my glasses up, you know, put them up on my head or whatever. And it's kind of a pain, but I had progressive lenses for a week and a half, and my eyes just felt like they were constantly getting twisted around. I was just having a hard time with it. I felt like I gave it enough time to get adjusted, and it just wasn't happening. My eyes, by the end of the day, like my eyes just felt like they were, you know, they were in bad shape. I had a lot of eye strain. All right. So we have... Oh, I still have to do the copper smelting. Okay. Let's go do that. Yeah, I need more furnaces. And I think I said I needed 70 something. Yeah, so let's go get some stone brick. And then we'll be almost to the point where we can make them all and stop handcrafting stuff. Let's get more red circuits. Okay, and more bricks. I actually don't need this anymore. Right, since I have a whole factory dedicated to this stuff. So let's just let's make another provider chest. And we'll just have this stuff go into that. There. And we'll get it when we get it. Okay, so here we'll have a bunch of them. It won't be enough, but it's enough for us to at least to get it moving. And this is probably where I'm going to want to... I'll probably want to load the plates here. Or maybe down here would be better. Come in from the top, exit at the bottom. Alright, so I'll go there and park. Got me all distracted, Jim. Yeah, 2x2 chunks is pretty small. I guess if you were going to do like 1-1 trains or something, it would probably be cool. I mean, it's nice and compact. But just the rail, I mean, the rail itself to feed a grid size that big is probably using up like 30% of your space, you know? Okay. First thing I want to do is I want to find the center of the grid. Okay, so it's like that. And then it's like that. All right, that's the middle. And I want to have this centered around the middle. Like that. No, I could get away with fewer power poles here, but yeah, no, that's okay. That actually covers the whole thing. Okay. All right, so for yellow belts, I need 12 per side, right? Yeah. Or no, 6 per side. Whoops. Oh, okay. I need to set a recipe first. Copper plate. Five. Yeah, 6 per side. All right, this is going to be kind of a puny setup. There. That's one smelting line. All right. How many is that? 72. Okay, that's what I said I wanted. And then we can clear that, clear that. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. All right, and then from the other side, let's do our loading station. I'm not sure if this will work, but let's see if... I know the merged chests don't like... Okay, good. I can flip 180. Well, I'll still have to reverse. I'll still have to reverse the direction of all these loaders. I don't know if I can. I'll try it. Yeah. Oops. Okay. That looks like it's working. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's 3, so that's going to be this one. Okay. I got a little company here now. Yeah, we were... Starfield, we were discussing the loaders earlier. The loaders in Krastorio can go into and out of chests, but they can't load or unload trains. But mini loaders can. The other nice thing about mini loaders is there are filtered versions as well. So you can have filtered loaders. And you can't do that with the K2 loaders. Huh? Okay. Yes, you can. Okay, well that's good to know. So the only reason we need mini loaders is to load trains. I didn't realize you could use filters on those too, but it looks like the filter is only activated when it is pulling stuff out of the chest, rather than putting stuff into the chest. Right here, if I click on that one, nothing happens. If I click on this one, now I can set filters. So, that's very interesting. If they would just make it so that you could load trains with it, then we wouldn't need mini loaders at all. Oh, okay, Didn't you want to leave a space in the middle of the grid for a RoboPort? Yeah, sorry I missed your question, Creed. I might. And the reason I say that is because I'm not necessarily planning to use the logistics network all that much. So I don't mind having this gap in coverage. If I do have a grid where I think I want to use bots in the whole area, then I can add more RoboPorts to that particular grid. But, you know, for the default grid, I don't want that. I only want them to be connected enough so that I can copy paste and we're missing a RoboPort there. So that I can copy paste my grids down and the bots will build it. Okay, so we just have to wait for the rest of these belts to get brought in, and we should get rid of all these, and I need to set the recipes for all these furnaces. And it looks like I'm still missing a few. Can I make more? No, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, so we're missing 7 furnaces and some belts. Let's go back to the base. Get that taken care of. And then we'll finish that up. Well, I don't want to jinx everything, but it seems like I'm not having any network problems today. So hopefully rebooting my modem was all that was needed. Okay, so for more furnaces, I need brick. Okay, there we go. And we needed 7, right? Alright, and let's get belts. Why don't we just have the bots bring me belts? I'll get it this time. What else did we need over there? That was it, apparently. Yeah, and then we just need to plug it into power. Oh, and I need to set the recipes, right? I can probably do that remotely. Yeah. Okay, let's head back over there and finish this up. Okay. You know, we could merge these belts. That's something I didn't think of. But later on down the line, we could always upgrade all this to red belts and double the amount of furnaces, and then we would have full yellow belts coming out. All right. Nice. Now we have copper. Okay. So now we just need to build the circuits, but I think we will save that for the next time, since we're almost at the end of the stream. This seems like a logical place to take a break. So for those of you who are new, we've got, we need military science for the water fill. Oh, okay. When you use the enriched. So I normally stream Sunday mornings and Wednesday evening. So the next stream will be in a few days. So hope you all can make it there. Let me see if our good friend JD is streaming right now. And if so, we can raid him. Yes, he is. It looks like Colonel Will just started streaming too. He's playing Factorio. But we'll go see JD. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. It's nice to have such a good turnout as we have been having the last few weeks. So thank you all for being here. Hope to see you on Wednesday. We'll keep this going and we'll continue to build up this Krastorio 2 base. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. We're almost at the point where we can build a mall and get things set up properly. So thanks again, everybody. See you all on Wednesday night. Have a great day. Take care.